Day 3, a little warmer today. It's in the mid 50s already. First walk, but it's been productive. We've gone, I don't know, maybe quarter mile. We got 4 birds already. Can't complain about that. Hopefully we can get on some more and we can get done before the heat gets here, because I think it's supposed to be in the 70s. Oh, there was a hen that just came out. All right, keep hunting here. Well, walk number 1 was long and it was hot. I think we walked for close to 3 hours. Should have had our limit of pheasants, but I missed a couple. Naser missed a couple. But we ended with 7 birds, 7 pheasants, 2 sharp tails, and a Hungarian partridge. So it's the first time any of us have ever collectively shot the upland trifecta, I guess is what we call it. We're gonna see if we can't find some more though. It's getting pretty warm. It's in the 60s. The dogs are hot, so we're gonna drive around this afternoon and show Dad the countryside and see if we can't find some new areas to hunt in some different areas, and maybe even find some good sage grouse areas and come back next year and try and finally get a sage grouse. So a lot of road time today, I think. Well, we went to this upland game bird enhancement area. It's like 70 some degrees out. Kep and I both got the shits because it's so warm. Ryder went on point in a bush. Probably the best point I've ever seen this dog make. I mean, we're talking Statue of Liberty, 45-degree angle tail. And we couldn't get him to move, and it was super steep. We knew there was no way we were getting in there to flush the bird. Finally, he decided to flush it, except it wasn't a bird. He came out looking like a pincushion. We had to pull, I don't even know how many quills out of that poor bastard, but he was bleeding out of his mouth. We got some pictures so that when he graduates high school or gets married, we can put him up on the big board to embarrass him. Life's an adventure, right? And every day is a different day. Dad did get one sharp tail though. Shooting the old CZ Upland Ultralight. Might be his new go-to gun, I think. Anyway, we're on our way back to the truck. Some water, some AC, maybe even a Mick Golden Light, because it's just that kind of a day right now. I forgot to add that while we're yanking quills out of Ryder, Kep decided to not listen and not stay where I told him to. So I call him back, and he thought he would take the opportunity to go rolling some fresh cow shit. So not only do we have to yank a bunch of quills out of a dog, now we got one with cow shit smeared all over his GPS collar and all the way down his side. So, looks like he's getting a bath again tonight. Well, that was like the walk that was just built to make memories. Mr. Trent Naser over here, I would like to congratulate him on accomplishing the upland trifecta. He's got a Hun, a Sharpie, and a rooster all on the same day. I'm a little bit jealous. And it was destined to happen. Grouse comes out of the grass, goes up, and just hung in the air and waited for what felt like an eternity until Trent made a nice shot and dropped it. It's pretty cool. I'm happy for him. We'll get some cool pictures here later when we find a good spot. But first time anybody that I know actually has ever completed it. So
pretty sweet.
Congratulations, Mr. There you are. Congratulations, Mr. Naser.
Thank you.
So I just want to give everybody a little recap of my day today. So we started out the morning, some pretty warm temps. Got some pretty good dog work, some frustrating moments, some subpar shooting a couple of times by myself. But all in all, we had a pretty good day. So it got a little too warm for the puppies, so we decided to drive over by south of Malta and check out the landscape over there, look for some sage grouse type areas. And the roads in that part of the country are not good. I mean, they're just rough as hell. And and there's like literally nothing. Like you don't see houses for miles and miles. I mean, I bet we put 150 miles on just nothing but gravel today, and there's nothing else. There's no cell service, no nothing. All of a sudden the battery light comes on the excursion, and we're like, well, since we've been basically hitting nothing but washboards all day long, we thought we maybe knock something loose, like a battery cable, and we just have to tighten it up quick. We'd be good to go. But we kept driving and headed toward Glasgow, which was a little out of the way, but more highway, because we were tired of driving on this rough gravel. And volt gauge started going down on the Big X, so we're, oh shit. So we get to town, get to a Cenex, which is not good. All the auto parts stores closed like 15 minutes before we got there. So, long story short, we're pretty much stuck in Glasgow for the night. We got the dogs in tow, on leash, walk into the old Cottonwood West Wing Hotel, or Cottonwood Inn and Suites, where we got a room. Thank God they got a restaurant and a bar. But life lesson here, make sure you carry an extra serving of food along with you for your dogs, because we're not that smart, and so we had to go to the grocery store and buy some just shit food. So hopefully the dogs don't spray paint the walls of the hotel room tonight, because they're eating a food they've never had before. They're overexerted and hot from the day. But I wish I could get a picture right now, but it's me and Kevy, and it's Trenton Ryder, and Dad is speed walking up in front of us carrying the other piece of equipment we had to bring with, which is basically just a dog bowl. So it's us, clothes we got on our backs, the dogs, and a bowl. And that's all we got. But we're gonna make it work. And hopefully we can find an alternator for the Big X in the morning, and be on our merry way and get back out in the field, see how it goes.